Have you ever wondered what truly lingers in your dog's heart as it grows old? Not toys, not treats. Dogs do not store material things. They store moments, moments carved deep in memory where emotion intertwines with love. Every gesture, every glance, every word you speak becomes a thread in the silent journal your dog writes about you. Some threads will fade, some will break, but others will endure a lifetime, weaving the story who you are in its heart. What may surprise you is the smallest actions are often what dogs crave the most. A precise touch, a steady word, a morning ritual. Any of these can change how your dog feels about you forever. Yet ironically, those precious things are often overlooked, not because we don't care, but because we don't notice. But the dog's heart still remembers quietly, faithfully, waiting for the affirmation, "You belong here. You are loved." In this video, you will learn 7 acts of love that your dog always hopes to receive. And the final act, the words it waits a lifetime to hear, will quiet your heart. Let's begin with the first act, a gesture right beside your face where you least expect it. Act 1. The safe touch. Have you ever noticed that when your hand comes near your dog's cheek, it tilts its head to lean in? Not the top of the head nor behind the ear. It's the area between eye and ear where soft fur blends into warm skin. To you, that's just a normal touch. But to your dog, it's a gateway to memory. Long ago, when they were tiny, their mother licked and tended that area without pause. Each time it carried the message, "You are safe. You belong here." Mahatmas of evolution have inscribed that memory into a dog's nervous system. So when you stroke that spot, their body floods with oxytocin, the hormone of love and connection. Moreover, in that cheek area lies a scent gland. When you caress it, they release pheromones marking you as family. It's like you are writing your name in their emotional journal, and that page will never be erased. Sadly, most owners never touch that spot right. They pat the head, scratch the ear, then skip the door. The dog silently yearns to have opened. A small gesture, but it can make the love in its heart last forever. Act 2. Daily words. Have you ever wondered what truly remains in your dog's heart? Not the expensive toy, not the cozy bed. What lingers most is your voice. A good boy, a gentle calling of its name, or even the faintest sigh from your exhaustion to you. These are ordinary, but to your dog, they are the soundtrack of its world. Every word you utter, intended or not, leaves a mark in their mind. Science shows that dogs raised in homes filled with human speech develop brains more richly and live more joyfully. Conversely, prolonged silence may cause them to shrink inward, stop communicating like a friend who gives up hope of being heard. And here's a common mistake. Many people talk to their dog in a high, sing-songy voice, almost baby talk. But for dogs, that tone isn't always pleasant. It can sound anxious, making them uneasy. What they need is your real voice, warm, natural, carrying rhythms of safety. You don't need to overthink it. Try telling your dog about your day, your traffic jam, the weather, your hunger last night. They won't understand every word, but they feel the pulse behind your tone. To them, that is love. Remember, a dog's world is built on the sound of you. Don't let your home fall into silence, for to them, silence is loneliness. Act 3. Morning ritual. Have you wondered why your dog wakes early? Sneaks beside the bed, nudges your arm, or wags its tail while you're half asleep? Many assume it's hunger or a walk, but in truth it's an ancient ritual etched in instinct. In nature, after a long night, wolf packs or wild dogs hold a roll call at dawn. It's the moment when survival is tested, checking if the pack remained intact through the night. Today, even in a safe home, your dog retains that ancestral drumbeat in its heart. They need to know you are still here. My world remains whole. Just a slow opening of your eyes. A good morning buddy or a gentle pat is enough to reassure them. Their heart slows, spirit brightens, and the day begins with energized devotion. But if you turn away, pretend to sleep, ignore that expectant gaze, the ritual fades. And one day, your enthusiastic greet may cease entirely, replaced by silence. Don't let morning become a missed moment. Just a few seconds to look, respond. For you, it's small. For them, it's everything. Act 4. Knowing when to stop. We often assume the more petting, the happier the dog, but that isn't always true. Love has boundaries, and dogs always send signals when they reach their limit. Watch carefully, the tail may twitch faster, skin tremble slightly, ears tilt back, eyes widen. That's not a strange habit, it's a whisper. Enough, please stop. If ignored, negative emotion builds. Scientists call this stress debt. Eventually it bursts into irritation, hidden anxiety, or unexpected behaviors. But if you stop immediately when you see the sign, the dog's body releases natural calming chemicals like a silent apology affirmed, "You are heard, you are safe." And in that moment, your dog's trust in you strengthens. Unfortunately, many owners don't recognize these cues. They label their dog as whiny or snappy and miss the opportunity to prove true love, one that respects boundaries. Act 5. The Goodbye Ritual. To you, leaving home is routine. Put on shoes, grab keys, shut the door. But for the dog, it triggers a thunderclap of anxiety. Each familiar sound strikes their heart. You're leaving. And in that instant, fear creeps in. Will you come back? Many owners inadvertently make things worse. Some vanish in silence, thinking absence minimizes stress. Others hug, cry, overreact, causing more uncertainty. Both ways leave scars in the dog's memory. What a dog truly needs is a consistent ritual, a simple repeated phrase each day, a special toy reserved for departures, or a treat placed in a specific spot. These repeated cues become the anchor rope they cling to, reminding them, "My person will return." Dogs trained with goodbye rituals tend to stay calm, eat well, and rest when alone. Dogs without those anchors live in constant tension, waiting fatigued in front of the door. If the way you leave can determine their peace, then your presence when your dog is ill is your greatest medicine. Act 6. Presence in illness. When your dog is sick, most owners rush them to the vet, give medicine, check on them nonstop. All of that is needed. But there's something even more vital: your quiet presence. Since the time of wolves, dogs carried in memory when one is wounded, it lies near the pack, not demanding care, just proximity. Today your dog is the same. In sickness, they don't need constant fuss or touching. They need you to be there. Sit by them, read, scroll your phone, or simply breathe together. To the dog, your presence is medicine. Some studies even suggest dogs resting near trusted humans produce better antibodies and recover faster. On the contrary, loneliness and weakness can deepen despair, prolong illness. And those memories etch deeply. When I needed the most, was anyone there? Act 7. The Final Whispers. Every dog senses when its time is nearing. The body grows heavy, eyes dim, steps slow. Instinct bids them hide weakness, but in a safe home, that instinct becomes conflict. They want to let go, but they still cling, waiting for one thing: your words. In their last days, a dog doesn't need more food or medications. What they need is your whisper. You've been so good. You've been loved. You can rest now. At that moment, their breath softens, their body relaxes, their eyes find peace. They understand their person is ready to let go, and love remains whole. No words can replace those final whispers. No gift is greater than allowing a dog to depart in peace, and that memory stays with them to the final heartbeat. Act 8. The Gentle Embrace. Some believe dogs dislike hugs, yet the right kind of embrace can soothe their heart. When you wrap them gently, both bodies release oxytocin, the hormone of love and trust. Much like a mother and child, that moment becomes a natural stress reliever. It need not last long. A light, non-restrictive arm around them, letting them step away when they want, that's enough. The key isn't duration, it's sincerity in the moment. Act 9. Steady Rhythm of Life. Dogs don't care if you're wealthy or live in a mansion or small apartment. What they most need is routine. Mealtimes, walks, sleep schedules. When stable life feels ordered, safe. Experts from the American Kennel Club (AKC) note dogs living on consistent schedules suffer less anxiety, exhibit fewer destructive behaviors, and bond more deeply with their owners. Conversely, erratic changes like eating at 7 a.m. one day, 10 a.m. the next, or walks one day but not the next, make them restless with a shaken sense of trust. A predictable routine is your way of saying to your dog, your world is safe. You can face each day with peace. So now you know. 7 loving acts plus 2 supplemental secrets. Those small gestures that become a legacy you leave in your dog's heart. Not toys or treats, but the moments that safe touch your daily voice, the morning greeting, respecting boundaries, the farewell ritual, your presence in illness. The last whispers a gentle hug and the rhythm of life. That's how you write an unfading love story in your dog's memory. And now I want to ask you, which of these actions moves you the most? Share it. Your story might resonate with another heart. If this video helps deepen your understanding of dogs, stay with us. Because in the next video, I will reveal 5 things a dog will never forgive you for, and they might be things you never imagined.